You are never too young to find your passion. For one young man in our Ozarks Life, an assignment from a kindergarten teacher has turned into a potential career. On a trip to Omaha, Arkansas, the views are big, but not as big as the imagination of 11-year-old Gunner Duck.
Always had a slightly peculiar smile on her face.
Gunner is the author of Ninja Puppy, a series of 8 published books. It all started when he was 5 and given a challenge in kindergarten.
But in order to enter the writing contest, you have to write something.
Enter Coda, the standard poodle Gunner got when he was 5.
He's trying to yank the leash out from under me so he can go eat Chad's camera, probably.
So that was his new friend, but Gunner was also obsessed with ninjas.
I love puppies. I love ninjas. Ninja Puppy. Awesome.
The book was so good it won first place at the Arkansas PBS Kids Writers Contest.
I had no idea that things would take off after he won that first contest.
When he was 6, Gunner wrote Ninja Puppy and the Donut Avalanche. At 7, it was Ninja Puppy versus Bigfoot. Over 6 years, he's written 6 books with more on the way. But he's also going back and remastering them with new drawings and releasing them in hardback.
All of his books are about his own life experiences.
Last spring, Gunner took those experiences and stories to 23 schools around the Ozarks to read his book.
I feel like he has been such an inspiration, and I think that's why teachers like having him come to their classes, because they know he inspires their kids.
Maybe write their own books themselves, or illustrate some books.
And those kids have big shoes to fill. Gunner and Ninja Puppy have won 8 PBS Kids Writers Awards from all across the country, taking him to ceremonies in Florida and Las Vegas.
He's very silly. He makes lots of messes in the books. So he's very chaotic, but he loves his family. And he loves donuts and ice cream and candy.
And as far as his favorite book, Gunner's is the very first one.
It's kind of the origin story of Ninja Puppy. And how he became a ninja that's a puppy.
But his mom's is Ninja Puppy and the Donut Avalanche.
Ninja Puppy did not want the donut shop walls to come down, causing an earthquake and blowing their cover.
Just love that it came from a rough day in his life that he learned a lesson from, and he put it into a book and other kids can learn from it.
And as for what's next, Gunner has an idea.
We're making plushies right now, and we're planning on making some movies and video games too.
You can get the Ninja Puppy books online through Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Amazon, or go through the Ninja Puppy website, and we'll have a link to that in this story at ky3.com.